I would like to thank everybody for being here. This is another part of the Psyop series, Dark Psychology 101. So I'm going to be giving you information, the usual sit-backs, trying to make it more sit-back chill. I'm going to gather a few things, gather a few notes, and we're going to get up into this laptop. And I hope that you can hear me. Get the notes right, and I'll be right back with y'all. What up, man? Notes. The Psyop series, get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Dark Psychology 101. We up in the thing. Get the lights up. Get the lights up. We're gonna start on with the flash. Red, so we gonna get everything right. Yeah. Let's get it. Here we go, y'all. Going, let's get it. My apologies for that. Still getting a little stuff ready. We finna get it going, get the lights. Finna get it going. Let me hurry up. Almost ready. Get ready. All right, let's go. King Dene, let's get the lights up, man. What up? Dark Psychology 101, get the lights up, man. What's up? Dark Psychology 101. My bad on the little lag, the little lateness. I'm King Dene, researcher in eschatology, metaphysics, occultism, phenomena as well. And what else? Occultism and metaphysics. So today, to research. The whole point of me getting research, get the lights up. The whole point of me getting research and understand dark psychology, so you can be able to pick up on narcissism, people that's egomaniacs, and pick up and see how play out forms of manipulation scripts, how you can read it in and out, as well as how you can find this applying to jobs. You get what I'm saying? How applying to jobs, or how this is your everyday life. How people, and it's really the end times of utilizing this form of manipulation. But it's good for you to use this, because this form of manipulation, majority of the people is up under and utilizing. And be honest with you, it's never going to end. Get the likes up, get the likes up. So, like, off the bat, you PDF form of Michael Pace's book, Dark Psychology. You can Google this real quick. So while I'm running, you can be keeping up. It's not just about the book, but that's the book off the bat that I can reference. You get what I'm saying? So you can do the work for yourself, okay? So make sure you're getting the lights up. Let's see if I can do something to my back. And no, I can't, okay? So yeah, man. Forms of persuasion as well, so you can pick up on this. So in this time, you want to be able to control your psyche. You get what I'm saying? How this is for you, how important it is to your psyche. And that's basically in an overview. This is what bleeding left in the world. I want to get through talking to the work that I'm sharing with your psyche. And so all these people talking about this sexuality. I guess the other lecture form and race, wells socially involved for the be in a position this is known and known, Ashe. All family members known and unknown, Ashe. You can call out your family members right about a minute. You can call out your family members right about a minute, about like 30 minutes as well. So stick around for that. Get the likes. Yeah, you always gonna be dealing with serious times, so it's funny to see where you have them content creators, but you literally have these as representation of, you can say, the mentalities and personalities, characteristics of a lot of people that's walking around the world. This is why you will have people, these influencers, also having followers as well. So whoever was supposed to be in control about like 50 years ago, if it was a person or a group of people, it's already ran. And to my knowledge, from how things is, it was already ran from a form of, you always had this primordial mascotting the real energy. So whatever this AI is, it had to always be around since primordial times. You get what I'm saying? So all the way down to the Bible, to the golden calf, to false idols, false prophets. These will be forms of deities, entities that's really against you. That what you know today that someone's God. You get what I'm saying? And majority is usually someone main program, mental program. So this is the most simplest way I can. So besides traumas, idiosyncrasies, your own contract, So I don't know if this getting flagged, if my stuff is getting flagged, but I'm getting messages that this live stopped. So let me hurry up and see real quick if the live is still going, because I might be getting flagged, y'all. So let's see. Your boy might just be getting flagged. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's. All right, because obviously the live had stopped for a minute on a lot of people's ends. Apologies for that. You don't know what's going on with that, so you know my stuff be getting blocked a little bit, and it don't look like that. The screen is even picking up good enough. So let's see. When I did just check that out, let's try to keep going. Let's just see what this go entails. Forgot where I left off at, but let's see. So all that can only right now in this world that you're living in articulate to you. Always share with you that this is the only do. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it is important to be able to one of the main have you even afraid of. If you were realize that, like they have you say talking about this that's around right. What else? UFO phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? And then they tell you, even trying to understand what's happening, basically, they created something called conspiracy theory as well. At the same time, tell you they went to the moon and stuff, giving you viruses. You think outside the box, it's a diagnosis, it's a that right there lets you know what is happening too. It's a play on your intelligence, on your psyche, not your logic. Intelligence, not your intelligence. You got certifications and degrees in a westernized civilization, same civilization that lied to you. I'll do you one better. Going on. A lot of people is tripping off LeBron James traded to Philadelphia. That's how crazy niggas is. It's a nigga right now. Right now. All this stuff going on. They went to the NBA Finals. Game is up. So to the majority of people, none of this matters. To the majority of the people, being awake and conscious doesn't matter. This is what I'm expressing to you. I'm giving you reference work proving this. You get what I'm saying? Out of everything going on too, it'll be war on you speaking up. Always be these scenarios. And it's real. They're killing people, but you that's happening. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. No psychic freedom. My apology, you know, I'm in Ramadan now. I only eat at night. Bear with it, brother. I'll do you one better. You niggas ain't gonna. My bad. I'll do you one. Be some ignorant nigga shit. Dropping on the most in the world. There'll always be the most actions happening when you and be happening and be happening. You literally posted a mindset to where you live all these distractions, and then it was still attack. It's an attack on your health. The main thing they keep using, motherfuckers, rather black is still racist. People still dealing with racism. That's one of the oldest tricks in the damn keep pulling on y'all. Still get bubble guts when behind them. So if you you should not, you supposed to be damn near on superhero mode. But let's get back to this distractions, the dark psychology that's at play, the lower form of manipulation that's at play. So all that could ever happen is psyops. This is all that could ever happen. 2 seasons like of love and hip hop shit around times like this. might a new season of love and hip happening. Patty's happening. New seasons. First season, this shit. So as somebody supposed to getting sacrificed, they still feed off that energy. Because get psychological programming. It's a program. So this Jesus just is a how easy, which this really plays with one's ego as well. One's uncontrolled ego as well. All of this go hand in hand. But you niggas still tripping off of the white man. Don't get me wrong. It's racist as shit out here. But that should not be your main problem. Then when is or even people gonna be on a level to realize what they anyway? That's the oldest trick in the book. America is not racist. Whether you white or black. Let's see, is America really racist? Anything that's truth gotta have polarity as well. Anything that's really truth, it gotta comes in polarity. The point of you even learning or even understanding this is so you don't get played with. It's not about you using this against nobody. That time is over with. So-called woke spiritual niggas. If you didn't use this to take advantage of somebody, you're gonna have to pay the price for that. At the same time, that shit is over with. This false truth, this false information is over with. This is why a lot of people is getting exposed. Even an entity, demons, is you realize, you see it, hear it, smell it on them, feel it on them. You should be able to pick up on somebody's energy, and in this aura reading, this should be minute, all the way down to tarot. This is really preschool to what you should be on right now. I'm going through these is all psychological operations that's happening. The problem is that a lot of you all is falling for them and not taking advantage, using this to your advantage because y'all not supreme beings. Where my whisker, nigga? So when for the chosen ones, you always you can't even say that no more. But you will see. The reason why I say you can't say that no more because a lot of people really haven't reprogrammed themselves. Never really reprogrammed yourself to even really see what is really happening, what is really going on out here. This is why in your little old baby brain, knowledge really always hurts yourself. You ever realize, even debates, even arguments, even when they, especially when shit will, if somebody will even say the shit just come out of nowhere. This motherfucker just start acting. Even if I had to check the shit out this bitch. Had to check the shit out this nigga just acting unordinary. Out of the ordinary, acting unordinary. Never once cross your mind. A lot of people miss the spiritual aspect because they got the black and white down so down pat. It's a gray area in that. You ever realize it ain't no realizing? It's an entity. It's a deity behind these people to argue and debate. Beyond the surface level shit right now, especially in this time and space, that these people will be wearing this on their face, wearing it in their aura. Besides that, it's literally an entity. It's an energy that's controlling this vessel. It's controlling the individual. So this is why it's an intelligentsia. It's an intelligent deity entity that's a part of the intelligentsia. It will have to be, because as above, so below, as within, so without. So this is why a lot of arguments will come out of nowhere. Somebody be cool, argument happen. Somebody will try to get back cool, all this type of, and usually if you really sit back in person, if you were this energy in their world more, if you know a person's energy will be all in their world. You will see it in your world, but you will have these checkpoints in one psyche. So this is why you will have people that don't fight, but it's a reason. A lot of people don't have to fight. Then you will have them fight and you get your ass kicked. This is why shit happens, like when a fake bitch around or a fake nigga around, some shit happens. So this is reference in lay terms, evidence of an energy that still be moving in motion, just as what sex. See, niggas so ignorant that when something leaves you, I mean it's over with. It's going somewhere else. This shit keep going. So when you mad, you happy. You mad, you happy. You mad, you happy. All control psyche, uncontrolled ego. These are energies. These are highest knowledge, and even in your control ego, it should never be a that you don't like. Goddamn me. You should be intelligent to be like, oh, I see why I like that motherfucker, or whatever. You can't check the hell out of a motherfucker. Because metaphysically, have rituals of them sacrificing motherfuckers, white or black. They don't give a damn if a baby gone. Nobody could. I'm saying this because you are here for a reason. Instead of keep falling for the okie dokes, the tricks, and all of this. No matter what you are, no matter what color you are, you will have to be here as type of experience that you agree, whether you call it a contract or not. of time, you really have people living in a whole nother you do have people living in these zombie-like state people, and this is what you bear witness. You able to bear witness to this 24/7 every time you open your eyes. Every time you open your eyes, you bear witness to this illusion. So you do have the everything in this matrix, but this coincides with one's. This coincides with something that's going on inside of you. So all that could ever happen is a chaotic. Something all that ever happen is chaotic going on in this matrix. If you hold and operate on a higher understanding, then you will see that a lot of this is yourself spread it out in pieces. Or you will see that some say this is a dream. Dream realms, third, fourth, all you get what I'm saying. These mind states, these dimensions, fluently articulate this to you. All of this still is a part of the psyche. It's ran by waveform that's controlling. So we have numbers, frequency, languages. It's still backed by a primordial frequency or a primordial or something that's fine, which plays out into polarity. So you will have to have a mascot or a synthetic form of what's primordial always too. More sensitive, just like water. You have hot and cold, and still water. Positive, negative. When you start getting physical, for your ass to understand polarities. Before all of this, in layman's terms, for you to understand this, all is mind, mind is mental. The first principle or the first law is all of this illusion, all of this matrix that you witnessing, that you really supposed to be observing, is a so-called illusion. Our experience. These are not ours. I'm speaking fluently. So it's no wrong understanding, there's no wrong word. It's always a forever energy that's at play. In layman's terms, in the lowest form it is like these words that I'm using now. Let alone any language or the English language. Damn, I don't got no. Let alone or the English language. So it will be always more of people living backwards. You know, thinking backwards. This is what's at play, and this is what's against you. The going backwards energy. The thinking backwards energy. The not being able to make your own occupation energy. Outside validation All of this is ran by energies that's at play. This is at the and also physical sex. Nothing wrong with that, but repetitiveness, even in a chore-like form, is animalistic behavior. This is a time right now, the physio type of layout, all of that is over with, which is known as patriarchal, all that low frequency, low manipulative, and only dark psychology, meaning the shadow form of what you not recognizing, what you not allowing your third eye or your eyes to see, or you to even comprehend or recognize what's going on. This is why it's no faking with this. Chosen ones, real ones, you have to be conscious ones. You have to be able to read the room. When you really should have been already really supposed to be able to understand that. Let me see. And where was I with this? So yeah. So like in a form of the real Antichrist energy, that's really against Ma'at, a form of balance. Even in the form of occultism, you are the Antichrist breaking through the matrix. So whatever you call government, your oppressor, whatever that's running you, for you to break that, you'll have to really become the Antichrist. So in this matrix, the psyche attack is against your shadow self. So you becoming into this person, the false idol is self at a low form. So with you being able to break through this matrix, get the lights up, it don't cost nothing. With you being able to break through the matrix, you being able to crack the code, you being able to do something really that nobody haven't done, that's not westernized thinking, that's going to put somebody else in the loop, not living repetitiveness, like far as like loop. You come in, you see these people that's oblivious that they living in the same place, the same spot, doing the same shit, not getting nowhere for 10, 25 year, whatever. You got a lot of people who the seasons just last only some, you have a slump, be in a rut for a minute. But a lot of these people be in a rut for 10, 20 years doing the same thing. At the same time, when you really be able to tap in and hop online, none of that is really a problem. So I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about emotionalism. Emotionalism won't help you with this either. This is why you have a lot of people that took the way out, and not to all my people that's whatever the case may be, but people will play a role to get certain benefits in life. Why wouldn't they do that in real time in relationships, or even with their own mental, for them to even break out of something? Why wouldn't they even do that to themselves? Why wouldn't a person take a pass? If it's there for them. See, you gotta come out of this mind state right there, even when you can't take sitting, like this is a form of meditation right now too, where you can't even sit and meditate for real. You always meditate. You should be in a form of meditation where you don't have to really psych yourself out. The psyching yourself out come when you clean the bullshit out of your ass. You got a lot of people psyching themselves out every day and full of bullshit. The energy that you playing with, that's with the collective, is a part of a energy that's manipulating you and that's against you, which they'll say this collective. Nothing wrong with the collective when you create your own commune. The problem is somebody didn't clean the shit before they came and gathered. That's the problem. And grouped up. You can easily see this when somebody will always, it would be a pattern. It's okay. Can you bring that out? Can we do this again, sir? But when the shit keep happening, somebody is leeching. It's some type of energy around when something can't always just happen and get done and work. Extra shit. If you go to somebody's house, you will see the shit too. Something. This is why you listen. A lot of people that can't clean this shit, who ancestors carry this bullshit, especially you got a lot of people who that's so-called black, that shitted on so-called black people, that's bearing the shit, going through the shit for not reaching higher knowledge. Even for just being in a family and not taking the opportunity and jumping through them windows to uplift themselves through higher knowledge. They going through the shits right now. You shouldn't be an adult feeling like you in trouble or something is going to happen without picking up like, oh, it's something, or without actually being able to see what's cracking, what's really happening. You should really be out of that one apple, spoil a whole bunch type energy too as well. A lot of that gotta tell you, prove to your mama and daddy that they don't run you no more type of thinking. This whole information data is for you to pick up on, and like I said and stated before, Michael Pace's book. Michael Pace's book, Dark Psychology 101. You can also get the PDF. Quit playing out here. A lot of these books, I don't have no book in my library that's under, well, a lot of books that I reference is probably not under $300, like with tax or something. So, Dark Psychology 101, The Secrets of Covert Emotional Manipulation. So, Dark Psychology 101 by Michael Pace. You can get that PDF form. You heard me? So, convert emotional manipulation to underhanded ways individuals alter your thoughts or feelings without your knowledge. Another, dark persuasion. Psychological techniques designed to make targets act against their own self-interest for their perpetrators' benefits. So, a person being oblivious to them being up under mind control and them doing whatever the hell somebody else wants them to do for their own benefit. Being oblivious to this. Mind games. Deliberate toxic schemes used to toy with a victim's sanity, willpower, and confidence without their knowledge. Deception tactics. The mechanics of misleading others through active lying, purposely omission, and fraud. Hypnotism and brainwashing. Which, going over some core themes and concepts through this book. The practical application of deep subconscious suggestions and structural mental conditions. So, topics and layouts proving that this is everything that's happening to you without you controlling your psyche. You are going through this. This is what a lot of people, bosses, friends, best friends, mamas, dads done did. Even if they're not knowledgeable, but let alone if you want to get to the money, or even in this, or so-called high value person, you most definitely plan with this or going through this if you not getting to this next level that you think you should be getting through mentally. Or career-wise, whatever the hell somebody that need outside validation going through. You most definitely let alone, even if you're not, because you got people still followed by games like sports, politics, propaganda scares, or propaganda. You got people that believe in these things without having their own mind. So believe in all this shit and don't believe in all of it at the same time. You should be able to have your own mind at the end of the day. So with that being said, you should be able to dissect this, being able to be the observer, being able to be aware of what's happening. So, yeah, so that was like key features of Michael Pace's book, Dark Psychology 101. That one of the books that you can most definitely get the PDF form, tap in and get that. Make sure you get the PDF form of that. Skim through it, even if you don't read the whole book. Just read the reference points. Read the chapters, if you just do that, and read a few chapters at least, so you can understand what's really going on with that. What's happening out here. Okay? Like I say, what can only really happen when you tap in, and it will be because a lot of people spiritually have no anchor. So rather, even if it's a superhero or deities, entities, far as like on a level of like what you call gods and goddess energies, that's out of that's not of like what's to fall, like patriarch energies, deities energies, Abrahamic energies, deities. Instead of calling yourself Isis, Osiris, feel a connection with that. Utilize that as like an anchor. Not to ego trip though with. Like use some of these things as like anchors in this time. So like even having altars. People say they don't have altars. So your photos, family photos, is also forms of altars. So having more memories around this time. Loved ones that passed. Bring those photos out. Any loved ones. This is a time to have your quantum magic, quantum things going on, ready, quantum tools, spirit, which is spiritual tools, ready to work for you in this time and a moment. All your good memories, miracles you could think of, without the same want to get rich miracles. Ain't nothing wrong with want to get rich either and be successful. Have your goals, get the likes up, don't cost nothing. Have your goals set. This is the time to bring your ancestors, your loved ones, your memories, old photos out with family, cousins that passed or that's here. At the same time, be able to look forward and create what you want to live in. You want to use these things to have you having the feel up to where you already into where you want to be, to where no BS exists, nothing going against anything that you want to do on a higher frequency out of a control ego. Believe in yourself right now and believe in ancestors, friends that passed, anybody, even if it's a celebrity, that's anything. Because you are in a time and space to where it's a clash not only of worlds, titans, it's a clash of forces, quantum energies, ancestors that's here and waiting, that's right there by you, waiting for you to be able to be in a form of supreme self, to be able to communicate with the new frequencies that's here. This is why you have all these distractions happening right now. Because it's something that's right there for your access that they don't even want you to see, because it's right here, it's right in front of you. is right here in front of you. And that's activating yourself. The easiest thing is to understand controlled ego and understanding your psyche. There's no way you could be talking third eye anything if you're not running your psyche, controlling your psyche. I know I'm saying the same shit over and over because you niggas is slow as fuck. You people is slow as hell, white or black. You humans is slow as hell. Getting comfortable in a grave. This can be your heaven or it can be your hell. It'll be your heaven with you controlling your psyche. They keep having children getting killed, black people getting killed, having you emotionally involved. At the same time, they have their agents, white or black, saying that they're woke, spiritual. Not all of them, but majority. And they're usually the ones that always crack the story first. The reason why I say that, because it's a direction for a mass or whoever following them and whoever is influenced by them. It's immediately a program for them to think. So you have over a numerical amount of programs and propagandas that been put out here on top of shit. So which is sleeper cells, which you can call them, white or black. Rather they know what's happening, or rather they don't know what's happening. If your shit is not, if you are not controlling your psyche, somebody else is running it. I like to thank you all for being here. I'm not gonna go too long. It's really just to enlighten hell. I might do go a little bit more longer, ain't no telling, but this is not really, I know I'd be looking too serious, so I'm gonna start doing lectures where I'm not too with all my button up stuff too much all the time, more laid back. For this not to be for it to be taken serious. But at the same time, for a person not to feel like it's so hard to understand. And also feel like you in class or school. Mouth dry as hell. Class or in school. So what you supposed to be doing right now is embracing the new. And not getting distracted from it. Whatever these distraction is, being able to decode it, being able to protect yourself, being able to build your world without needing or worrying about outside validation. This King Dene, catch me on the next lecture series. I want to thank everybody for getting, the likes in, coming in, showing love. I'll see you again on the next Psyop series. Some will want me on some other, Instagram or TikTok. I'll be on that. I don't know when. But outside of my own lecture or my own series, or any lectures, I'll most likely be here. Thank you all for tuning in. Share, like, subscribe, or, Just tap in with me. Just keep supporting. You know it's all good. All love. This is for that one who can utilize the information to research outside of their ego and don't feel crazy. Don't feel weird either. Do something with you waking up and activating your third eye. And always be willing to know thyself. All love. Peace and love, y'all.